Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Palembang. In previous episode we did manage to get a bit more ground in Australia, so it's we own about, I don't know, probably 2/3 of the provinces. Actually, there's quite a bit inland provinces here, so maybe about half of the provinces. We did also get a notification that Malaya is planning a war against us. So we are preparing to utilize our fleets. Actually, we might want to get, we'll put the leader in charge of this one. Actually, the extra maneuver skill should help quite a bit. So it increases trade power. Those attrition, so that's actually good. And our heavy ship over here is being built. I suppose we can attach that to the major fleet. I suppose, give that a quick little upgrade. So we're currently just building a massive fleet so that if and when the Malayans declare the war, they will have a hard time defeating us on the seas. And then that will be our potential way for us to then start fighting them again properly. And then maybe, first of all, if we can wreck their fleet completely, that'd be perfect. Although they will have probably some allies with them, like Brunei, Sulu, and Pasai. I don't know how much of a fleets those will have. They do, of course, have better diplotech. But that means that, well, they don't have better galleys yet. So at least that's good. Now, we are slowly catching up in, well, some of the text, not really all of it. I do wonder, would there be colonial range increase? That could be kind of handy, actually. We're not going to take that one right now. We could get the production efficiency advisor. Sure, we'll just try to catch up in text a little bit. And we're building up the fleet worthier mortar. And then, so we're building ships everywhere, essentially, right now. Well, not quite everywhere, literally, but almost everywhere. And let's start building a spy network in Malaya, actually. Because that might prove to be quite handy. But we will have the naval supremacy against Malaya, at least. Oh, well, there's the war. Okay, so what is the war about? Blockade ports, okay. How much of a fleet do they have? They got 3 heavy ships, 20 light ships, 18 galleys, 13 transports. So they do have a bit of advantage. So they've got Sulu helping them. Which I believe is down... No, it's not. That's Langfang. Let's have a look. Who are we fighting? Oh, there's Malaya and... someone. Oh, it's the tiny island over there. Okay, that's fair. Well, that's not that bad of a foe then. I think what we'll do is we'll just get another admiral in here. Okay, 5550. Oh, not 01 even. So that's pretty good. Let's actually go ahead and link up this with the heavy ship. Or we could actually even potentially... You know what? No, we'll start amassing the fleet there. We've got this fleet still doing privateering in here. They will probably try to engage with that fleet soon. But I suppose right now we can start making... Oh, yeah. The pirates are the biggest controller in Malaya right now. So making 3.5 ducats from trade. Or privateering, rather. So we need to blockade ports to get the war score. And that is something we will do. Our troops are now in full maintenance. We are going to be losing a lot of money during this war, especially with the the various things that we've got set up in here, but that's fine. We still need quite a few months on the ships to be produced or built up. Some of them will be done slightly faster, but many of them will take quite some time. Get this one repaired. We can get the heavy ship into this fleet. So at least we'll have the slightly stronger fleet already. The character's going to take a while. There's the 20 ships. That's 3 heavies in there. A lot of galleys. So is this one actually going to be... No, mission settings. We'll be cautious. We try to evade enemy fleets. Oh, we're under attack. Okay, can we get out of there? Yeah, we'll just get to Christmas Islands for a little while. Until we regroup the fleets. That's going to take some time. They will probably start getting some of the blockades going, but we can then cancel that effectiveness of theirs. Because I believe if we have a look at the navies in particular right now, and just the war enemies. So they got a total ship of 54. We got 43. They got a decent force limit as well, but we've got a whole lot of ships underway. And it's just a couple more months and we'll have a whole lot of galleys that we can support in. Rally them around this primary, well, under Rayvarn, I suppose, and he's going to be able to then lead us into victory against their fleets. No doubt about that. Then there's the... Oh, right, yeah, inland seas over here. So this coastlines give still a 50% boost for the galleys. And the inland seas give 100%. Oh. And this is going to be a whole lot of inland seas in here. So that's... Yeah, the galleys are going to be quite effective. Wait, how many do we actually have right now? We've got like 19 being built. We've got 10 galleys currently. I guess if we've got the 19 or so being produced as well, so that's going to get us to 29 galleys. And if we compare that to their total fleets, that's going to be more than, well, a lot, let's just say. Plus, I believe we still got the galley combat ability, yeah. We do have a bit of boost for that. Thanks to our 3 oarsmen. And then we've got the improved rams, which I don't remember, is that... That might be from the naval ideas. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, our galleys are going to be huge. Well, hugely effective, rather, I should say. Oh, did they actually... They did arrive into the plateau, did they? Or are they in here? No, they're not there. Oh, now they are in the plateau, so they are blockading us slightly. Are they actually trying to do an invasion? They might be. I'm going to go ahead and send in the fleet in here. It's going to take them a while, isn't it? Are they going to West Australia Basin? Okay. Could I engage them there? I could. We could still delay it slightly. I mean, this one's still going to take a while, so that wouldn't be in combat anytime soon. We'll get to Christmas Islands for now. It does slow down the building of ships, but that's alright. So now they are moving even further west. I wonder if they're trying to invade some of the other ports or islands that we have there. Or if they're just, you know, patrolling in here for the time being. Depletion European beaver. Alright then, let's get the army down here, a little bit closer, and then... Oh! Oh, that's what they're talking about. Okay, let's get the fleet out here. We can probably get a leader in here briefly, although it might not be all that effective. Is our fleet over... Well, I suppose they might still win that battle. But that's what they were warning me about, okay. I mean, that's fair, that's fair. You know what, I could probably just go ahead and turn around and go after that fleet. If we can sink that transport, I mean, how long it's going to take for them to land? Still quite a while, so we'll be able to get there and sink that fleet. At least, presumably. Yeah, now it's still being delayed while the combat is going. Hey, there we go, we actually won that. Okay, so they run away. Let's get these ships to repair again. Oh, they're doing a blockade in here. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. They got another blockade over here. It's just a lot of light ships, though. Combine these fleets. Sail out. We'll be able to catch that. We've got the combat fleet down here, so we'll need to do a bit of repair still for the carrier, but that's fine. We've got 4 light ships there. We should be able to catch that quite easily. They are blockading us right now. So they've got the ticking war score. I suppose it's just whoever blockades more ports right now, which is them. Here, so they've got a lot of light ships here. We should be able to do pretty good in this battle. Yeah, there we go. We won that. Let's get these to repair again. And I believe we've got another one out right over here. We'll start gathering the ships that we're building over here for another fleet. And we're going to maybe have that as a separate fleet for just to raiding the Kilwa area and all that. So we don't need to constantly move our fleet back and forth here. Got our main fleet over here. So is that's trying to run away now. Northwest Cape. Okay. Keep on chasing them. Which one of these is actually... So that's got speed of 6.5. That one's got speed of 4. Okay, so the galleys are the slowest one in here. That is kind of good to keep in mind now that I think of it. But they did manage to escape a bit further. I think they're in Wallaby Plateau right now. We'll have these ships repaired. Get that to Mangala to repair. Okay, they're not going in here yet. Oh, they went down to... Okay, okay. Take the galley or that. I wonder if we're going to actually catch that fleet in here. Oh, we might be. Yeah, there we go. Sink them. We captured 2 of them, actually. Alright then. There's another invasion imminent. Alright then. Let's go out and take the bigger fleet over here. I'm going to just leave the heavy ship behind right now so we can continue repairing. These are going to go forward. It's still going to take a while. I think we'll be there in time. So they got a little bit of war score against us. A little bit ticking war score, that is. But once we get more and more ships produced of the fleets that we are starting to build. So where's the other one? Alright, so that's the galley there, and that one's repairing. That's the carrack. We got, oh yeah, we got a whole lot of ships about to be built. That means that we can then start going on the offensive. Okay, so how long until... I'm going to send the transports out again, just to get them in combat so they can't land. And that gives us time to... Oh, new election. I'm going to our current ruler for this. Not ideal. Also, not the worst. No, we'll keep that current ruler just to get a bit more admin points, because we'll need that. Right, so we should be arriving here shortly. Yep, they are running away. And there we go, a whole lot of fleets. Let's start gathering these in our capital. Also go ahead and drop the capture ships over here. At least one of these. So we've got these 21 ships. Let's get to Sunda Strait. Start causing a bit of blockades there. Oh, and there we go. We can combine these. You know what? We'll gather these in Mauritius. There's more ships. Everyone, gather at the capital. Still got a couple more ships being built, but that's... Oh, new government reform. Okay, let's have a look. What do we have? Consolidated power. Broaden executive powers. All power cost goes down. Stability cost modifier goes down. Devolution of power. Possible advisors goes up. Monthly autonomy changes goes down. Okay, expand Buccaneer's power. National Sailor modifier. Marine force limit increased and Buccaneer influence increased. Parties smugglers. Another merchant. Smuggler influence. Ship trade power propagation. Or captains in charge. Heavy ship combat ability plus 10%. Fleet movement speed plus 1 and... Ooh. Oh, that fleet movement speed is tasty. That one's, you know, the all power cost would be somewhat beneficial in the long run for sure. Stability cost modifier is also not too bad, but it's not really that tempting. The extra advisors would be okay and less autonomy. Buccaneer power would be increasing the marine force limit even further, and more sailors. And the Buccaneer influence would go up. All power the smugglers. The extra merchant is nice, and the trade power propagation is quite nice for pirating. The heavy ship combat ability, fleet movement speed. I think I'm going to go with the... No, we're going to go with the captains. Making our ships fight better is just too tempting to pass on right now. So let's get these back to repair. Let's go and gather up some of the fleet that has been now built. And now that we got the blockades going, the war score is now... Ah, right, so the team war score is technically speaking on our side. It's currently at 0 though, so it's going to take a little bit. There's another galley. Let's get this one to Christmas Island. Sundanese exile. No, we'll... I'll take the prestige, actually. We'll probably go ahead and blockade Sulu Sea at some point in the not-too-distant future. Just so that we can blockade another port... Oh, right, this is moving through the ocean there. Let's combine these into fleet. So you can't actually... No, you can hunt pirates, but you can't privateer. So we need light ships for that. That's fine. Oh, well, there we go. The fleet is amassing. Now we've got some of the war galleys already there. And more are arriving every day. So let's do war galleys over here. Is that... That's not repaired yet. Should get the galleys over here at least to help with the blockading. I think we've got everything blockaded, to be fair. The funny thing is, in this war, I might be able to force them to give me my cores back. Because I haven't lost them. And then we'd be so back in the Sumatra. Now, of course, conquering Jambi and all that isn't easier said than done. But it is not impossible. Let's actually have a look at the peace deal. So, can we... No, I can't... okay, so provinces can't change... Well, actually, no, there could be. I suppose they can't... Yeah, you can't ask the return course because it's, you know, you're the one fighting. But yeah, okay, so that's fine. Still, we can try to get some land from this sooner or later. The carrack is almost repaired. We'll just give it one more month. There we go. So now this fleet is pretty good. Let's go ahead and just park this outside Sulu Sea. We'll drop a siege there or blockade there, and then it's time to start focusing on Malacca. Blockading more and more. I mean, now the team war score is definitely on our side. So that's already good. We can then, I suppose, also get the transport fleet out of here. start preparing for maybe some landing somewhere. I don't know where exactly it's going to have to be. Oh, they got the fleet in there. Alright, where's the big fleet going? Let's go down there first. Ah, we are going to get caught out there. Oh, no, never mind. Well, I suppose the fleet is still hopefully going to get there in time. We're going to do a bit of raiding along the way, sure. Funding our war. We're going to give you local defenses directly there. Oh, they might have realised that, oh, there's a massive fleet coming in. Never mind, run away. Yeah, they are running away. Oh, and now we got the, right, we get another admiral. Now, is it good admiral? Suppose we could get the admiral. Well, 1311 isn't that great, but we'll put it on the Irish fleet on Zanzibar. That's probably going to be fine. At this point, if we are already moving to the Sea of Celeb... Oh, right, yeah, we were already blocked in. Oh, we are still going to catch them. Oh, never mind. They got away. We were trying to catch them, but we failed. We do, of course, have the flagship now. We could probably go ahead and just send into here. Actually, you know what? We'll just send it to Christmas Island first. We can work it out from there. Well, the detachable blockade. Let's move along. Start blockading everything in Karamata Strait. So how's the naval situation in here? We've got the numbers advantage now by far. So I think the situation is definitely in our favour. The ball is in our court, so to speak. Right, we can just detach a blockade. We can also do a bit of raiding there for sure. Oh, they got a fleet battle upcoming over here. Let's go ahead and send some more help. We can also do a bit of raiding there. Another 100 ducats. Oh, Sunda is fighting another war. So that's some of the fighting going in here. Okay, good to know. So we've got the transport fleet in here. I don't know where I should try to land, quite frankly. Like, wherever we try to land in Malacca, they are going to be able to get more troops there, or basically stack wipe us before we even get anything. So they've got 31,000. So how's the naval battle in here? It's not looking too great for us yet, but the reinforcements should be able to arrive there. Yeah, we're losing a couple ships there. They've got the numbers advantage right now. I'm going to try to, you know, improving relations a little bit. There we go. Reinforcements should be arriving very shortly, and that should then turn the tide. There we go. That's more like it. Yep. So we did lose some light ships. We captured one galley. They lost 7 galleys. Let's see. We'll go ahead and combine... Oh, wait, no. Combine these. I suppose we could also exchange the galleys to the bigger fleet. And this is just going to go... I'm going to repair the damaged ships. Also repair the damaged ships from... Oh, no, that's the... Repair the damaged ships from here. Which means that the entire fleet is going to go. Okay. Well, we'll get the flagship down here at least. Out with the primary fleet. So there we go. So how many are we actually blockading? I suppose, yeah, we're blockading some of theirs. They're not blockading any of ours. Ah, Battle of Lucy. Ah, right, they did break out there. Okay. I knew that could happen. But right now we don't really have the fleet to counter that. Although, we do have the fleet over here. So that's going to be 3 ships. Get another one from here. The flagship has almost... yeah, there we go. It has regrouped. Essentially. There we go. Now it's just a matter of repairing these ships as quickly as possible. Some of them we could even upgrade, but it's probably going to be a bit too costly right now. Plus, we've still got over 400 ducats in loans. Right, so the light ship, it's going back to the port. They've still got a few ships in here from Malacca, but that's light ships only. So the landings in the islands there are probably not going to happen. What we could do, though, is we could get the transport ships over here, pick up the second set of marines, and just bring them in here. And at that point, that might be enough for them to not really bother trying to do a landing. Now, here's the thing. How quickly could we seize the Isle of Banca down? I suppose first we need to get the naval control fully in here. We don't quite yet have that. We're doing mostly fine, but not quite to the level that it needs to. Oh, they got a blockade going on in there. So I suppose right now... Oh. On both sides are blockaded. Okay, so attacker is blocking 3 ports. I'm blockading 2. Once we get the repairs done on all of these fleets, we should be fine. Just all these ships, it might take a while. The war score isn't quite that great for us right now. They haven't tried to do the landing yet. Still haven't completed the colony over here, though, so that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I think Belitung is going to be probably our next colony, speaking of which. Well, speaking of colonies, but that's going to take a little bit. Oh. Oh, Britain is expanding in America. Oh, that's fine. That's a conversion done. We've got the galleys in here. That's 4 ships over there. Are we over force limit? Actually, no, we're not. Probably get 1 more galley over here, just so that we've got a little bit... Like, already these have actually quite a bit of development or capacity to raid. But we cannot raid anything there currently. There's a bit more over here that we could raid, though. I'm going to go ahead and separate some of these already repaired ships. Oh, wait, not these two. And get these into the front line. The light ships, we've also got quite a few, actually. That will be repaired. But the enemy has stopped blockading again, briefly. But the fact of the matter is, the enemy ships are, well, a good chunk of them are blockaded on that island. So what I'm thinking here is, I could try to do landing with Marines on that island, quickly blockade it, or quickly seize it down. We just need to have a fleet in Strait of Johor to make this viable. Like, maybe the light ships can be there, while we have the heavy ships, or the galleys and whatnot, blockading the main fleet. And then once we do the landings in there, we'll force out their fleet, and we'll keep the blockade in Strait of Johor so they can't actually go back to bunker. Then we can start just ferrying in troops, and then slowly but surely, we can maybe, at least if we could get this island over here, that'd be nice. That'd be at least one of the provinces to return to us. But yeah, so the war score is technically speaking ticking for us right now. Yeah, it's 0.4. It's not a huge amount, but I'm sure that we'll get that soon enough. There we go, so the galley fleets have can now join together. That's a pretty decent blockading capacity. Oh, and enemy invasion over here. Alright then, do I... You know what, yeah, I will. Head over there, we can move a bit faster with the flagship. We've got a couple galleys there as well, which we could in theory throw out if need be. How long until... Okay, it's 29th of June. I think we'll be able to get there before that, right? Probably. I mean, we're now in 30th of May over there. Yeah, we'll probably be there in time. Oh, we can do a bit of raiding along the way. That does mean that the Malaccan fleet is able to escape right now. We would need to wreck that fleet before it causes issues. So they are going to Mindanao coast. Oh, they actually... Yeah, no, they're going to Mindanao coast. And I believe they are... Are they locked in? I don't think so. I suppose what we can do is we can... oh, no, they are locked in there. Okay, right, we'll catch them there. We can also do a bit of raiding in here. For good measure. So they are doing a bit of blockading down here with a couple light ships. That's not too bad, though. We've got a couple ports blockaded, but yeah, we'll be catching their fleet in here. There we go. So that's 2 galleys. Oh, well, those are gone. Yeah, we captured one of the transports, I suppose. Which is actually not that bad. So now that Sulu does not have a fleet, they won't be doing invasions anymore. Oh, but they also lost a good chunk of their armies, didn't they? I think. And they're down to 3,000. Oh, hello. Let's regroup the Marines. And probably go ahead and quickly repair the fleet for a month. And then start heading back towards Malacca. There we go, so that's another repair done. Oh, there's actually... Okay, yeah, we can drop the transport in here. That's not going to be needed. We'll probably keep the 2 galleys in here just in case, but this fleet can then start heading back to Paramount Strait. Oh, also, I saw that there was another raid that we could do. There we go, another 38. So we are going to turn this into a victory sooner or later. Like, the enemy naval supremacy is now very much contested. Well, in fact, it doesn't exist anymore, the naval supremacy. They are still trying to do some blockading, but we should be able to start getting a ticking war score. But yeah, if we can blockade them in there, that's going to already reduce the traffic that they can do in here drastically. Ah, there we go. So that's the light ships well, rather repaired now. We've got a couple of the galleys over here. The light ships, I'm going to move them to Sunda Strait. Start blockading a bit more. Although actually there's not that much ships in here, so what we could do is we could actually have the light ships stay on there, and then we'll go for the Strait of Johor. So that's now blockading the enemy ships there. Good, so they've got 30 ships there, kind of stuck behind the limits, that's fine. We have gotten our Marines in here. The question is that going to be another... it's not that far off, but yeah, no, I think what we'll do is we'll try to get the Marines down here. Do we have... we could probably get the extra Admiral that we have. Send it down here. The landing, well, is still probably going to be quite costly. We do have a leader in there, at least. The movement speed is plus 10%, so that's actually not bad for a Marine, now that I think of it. They got a bit of a good general there, though, and it's going to be landing. Although I don't think the Marines get quite as bad of a penalty. I'm hoping that this will be sufficient. If not, we might have to get some more Marines. Although, no, it's looking decent. Yeah, because we don't get the penalty for the landing. Oh, this changes everything. Aha, and then we have this one that can now join in with the main blockade fleet there. So how much... Oh yeah, we've got 25% war score already. Zulu is not really wanting to be in this war any longer, for some reason. Now let's get the... Oh no, we don't have quite enough guns there. Huh. Let's send in this fleet down here then. How much is this guns actually? Is it all cannons? So that's 15, so 30, 42. Is that going to be enough? That might be just about enough actually. Yeah, that's going to be exactly enough. Okay, well, that'll do. I think it's Sulu, that's going to be yet another spot to start raiding further into Philippines and whatnot. So I do want to get this siege done. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking a bit of attrition in here. So we kind of need to get this siege done either very quickly, or at least what we want to do is we need to get the ships in here to do the naval barrage. Oh, also in Malacca, we're taking a bit of attrition now. I guess we're going to go ahead and move back a little bit. Because over here we are going to be fine, no attrition whatsoever. Can we actually get back in here now that we got within supply range? We can, okay, so there's still going to be some attrition. I suppose the time at sea is still pretty high. So it did not reset that. Good to know, good to know. Where's the extra ships coming in? Oh, right, over here. The attrition's starting to get pretty harsh, though. I suppose the cogs don't really... No, they do have a bit of cannons. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Oh, walls bridge. Oh, there we go. It's a +2 already. You know what? The naval barrage is not going to be doing that much. I'm just going to send these ships briefly to repair in the island that we have, or the colony that we have there. Yeah, the attrition is getting a bit high, but we'll get home. Sulu is still getting siege down anyway, so that's not going to be too bad for us. Right, so let's go ahead and get this ship back to... We'll repair at Christmas Islands briefly. We'll get the light ships over here. Actually, no, we'll stay over here in Sunda Strait. So we're still getting some war score. Not necessarily enough, but it's fine. They're not blockading anything of ours right now. Whereas we are... Yeah, we're getting a bit of a ticking war score. Well, let's just combine these fleets. We need to get a bit of repairs done over here. We'll wait for like another month or two. Oh, and we get the textile manufacturer. Sure, we'll take the admin tech. We're a bit behind on Diplotech right now, but that's fine. Well, that 100 colonial range would be quite nice. Okay, so we'll probably want to save up the points for the Diplotech now, just to catch up a little bit. And the ships should be able to go and repair soon. And then once we repair, we can go out again and blockade Strait of Johor for a little while. But yeah, the idea is that... Oh, well, there's a bit of fleet. Oh, they're parking the fleet in the island again. Okay, well, that's actually even better. Less to worry about with the blockade. How's the repair doing? It's not too bad. Okay, so now we can go ahead and help with the blockade. Oh, speaking of blockades, they got some of the light ships escaped. Containment. Okay, let's get back to Caramata Strait. That's gotta be a good one to blockade anyway. They might be sending their fleet out here. Ah, right, yeah, they've got a bit of ships there. They'll probably send some reinforcements. You know, we called those 2 ships. That's 2 galleys. Oh, we actually captured one of those. Now, let's quickly do the naval barrage here. Get the slight increase there. Get a roll. Okay, defenders are searching. I'm going to stay here for another roll, and then we'll send those to be repaired. Or continue repairing, rather. Ooh, can we catch the... Yeah, we can catch a bit of fleet there. Let's send the light ships to here as well. To assist in all of that if need be. Okay, yeah, they did not send more ships. And that's 11 light... Oh, wow, that's a lot of light ships that we just captured. Right, then let's send those to Christmas Island. So the enemy navy is now down to 33 ships. Of which 21, or actually, technically speaking, what, 26 are blockaded in various locations. We're taking quite a bit of attrition of the Marines here, though. My goodness. We're still losing the... Okay, so it's 57. We're starting to get some attrition over here. It might be because we're outside of supply range, technically speaking, that we're not really able to continue on with the siege for too long. But we can probably get these back here. Keep some of the things blockaded. I'm going to send the damaged ships to be repaired. And then, I suppose, did we... Right, yeah, the light ships that we had in here, they're probably already... Yeah, they're already repairing. We could get some upgrades on those. I'm not going to, though. Come on, just one good roll and we might win this siege. Then we're going to annex them. That's going to give us a lot more supply range over here, hopefully. Come on, there we go. Right, so now we can probably just park this in the port. And Sulu, we're going to go ahead and get a bit of a peace with you. Unfortunately, that will include us annexing you, but that's fine. Oh, right, build buildings, there we go. Ooh, for 25 years we get 10 extra tax income. Okay, I'll take that. And then we can get that core underway. So the ships can start repairing there. And actually the supply range, it's not a whole lot yet increased. If at all. Oh no, it's from core province, so no, we don't have that yet. On the other hand, the colony over here is almost completed. That should help. And then the enemy fleet over here, so we'd not really do quite enough yet. Although we got the extra galleys coming in again. Presumably. Oh wait, no, they're going to the repair still. Okay. There we go. So, oh, they got Brunei into the war. Okay. How much of a fleet do they have? 23 ships. Okay, so it's a little bit, but it's not that much. I wonder if I should go for Brunei then as well. Just conquer all the lands. That inland would be a bit of a problem, though. It's probably better for us to just try to get the cores back from Malacca, really. Maybe in the fort over there. So if we can get all of this back, that'd be a pretty good spot to start with. And then over here, well, you got Ayutthaya and Jambi, so we'd have to get proxy through Jambi. Which is probably doable. It's just, well, not necessarily ideal. But I do see that we are quite a bit over time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Next time, bye-bye.